What's up? It's me, Mr. B, and we about to get crazy! Really? Seriously, we are. Okay, so I'm running a build I haven't ran before, but we'll see how it does. Whores everywhere. The only thing I hate about corrupt intervention, like, it'll be halfway gone. A minute will pass before you even find anybody. Because they're just stealthy. Trying to find your ruin and shit. I don't really like ruin. And they are survivor friends. I'm sure of it. The way they load it in. And the way they play. The next game's the same way. But I'm more prepared next game. This game I was playing, but I forget that survivors are getting a lot of blood points right now. And with those lots of blood points, they're also getting really good stuff. And they're using really good stuff each game. They want to... So they want to be try-hard, I'm going to be try-hard back. But this game, I don't really have anything too overpowered. I just got some perks. I have no ruin right now, so there's one perk away. Corrupt intervention's away. I'm about to do this with 2 perks practically. And neither one of them really did their job. Within 2 minutes, with them 2 perks, you shouldn't really have a gen pop. So none of them really did their job that well. It let me find this guy. That's about it. And get loot for an hour. But I figure if I can get him to get rid of this god palette, it's a win. He's doing really good so far though. He's not getting rid of trying to bait him to go the way I want him to go. And it worked. Now as soon as we see someone else, we're going to break chase. That was my plan at least. But I want to keep chase on him just so I can maybe get a little bit of speed boost off of him, but I didn't. Nice. I figured he'd try to do that loop again, but he didn't. Good for you, buddy. Well, smart. So it's like we have no fucking map pressure right now. No fucking map pressure. Now we got itsy bitsy map pressure. Which is what you need to be a good killer. But there's a lot of pallets, there's a lot of jungle gems, there's a lot of everything on this map. In fact, there's a lot of everything on a lot of maps, and all the maps are a little too big for my liking. They need to shorten, I think, each of the maps, almost every one of them. By, I mean, there's no way you can patrol having to go 70 feet, you know, 70 yards maybe even. Two gens pop, 4 minutes in. That's really not that good for 2 gens to pop in that little bit of time with those little map pressures I have. I would have had more if I was on their team. There's very little a killer can do though. So I love this perk on Micers. Infectious Fright. It's like probably my favorite Michael Myers perk. Because it just made him yell. Which is weird. Because he was so close. I mean, that's crazy. I don't like having monitor and abuse on it. but this build looks legit. Maybe corrupt intervention, take it off for the new thrilling tremors. But I'm not getting as many blood points as I'd like without barbecue and chili. So, you know, as long as we're getting events like this, we might as well get some blood points out of it, which is what I try to do next game. Now we got some map pressure though, but there's only 2 gens left. With map pressure, though, slows the game down, which is good. We really do need to slow the game down a little bit more than we are. We're not using Pop Goes the Weasel, but we've only got it twice, but still, we need to use it. He thinks I'm just going to lay him unhook in front of me. That's not going to happen, sir. Then we got this asshole again. So this guy, he's not wasting pallets neither. He's actually doing so freaking good that I know it's going to, if I don't get him killed, he's going to ruin my game. Pretty bad. So he needs to die. If I want to have any success whatsoever, get any kills, I need to find a way to kill this guy because he's really good. He's good at looping. He's not wasting pallets. I need to either find someone else that's going to just drop pallets a little earlier or kill him off to try to even the match up a little bit more because there's only 2 gens left. With 2 gens left, it's pretty bad. I hear him. I know where he's at, but I'm gonna pop Goes the Weasel this first, so I'm trying to be as optimal as possible. What's his name? I've seen the other guy, the other YouTuber, what's his name? Panda. He'll hook him and be like, fuck, I forgot the Pop Goes the Weasel. He don't think much. He's pretty decent though. He's a decent killer. He's just not a thinker. I watched his stream. He gets beat a lot. Poor guy. At least he's consistent though. But he just gets so excited that he forgets little things. He's pretty good at stopping loops. Here's my Pop Goes the Weasel. Now that's better. That helped me out a lot. I'm glad I ended that chase though. I mean, fuck it, you know. Sometimes you don't. Yeah, I know he's on death hook, but I got a generator popped within that time, or kicked, and I also broke a pallet. So that was a good time to leave chase. Believe it or not, I know I should have. Some of you might think I should have killed him, but I think I did the right choice there. Sometimes you don't want to tunnel. You know, you don't want to get tunnel vision on certain people. Or he would have probably looped me the rest of the game. There's definitely enough pallets to loot me the rest of the game. Nope, you don't make that. So I downed her. That's a little bit of map pressure. Somebody has to pick her up now, so I'm going to go after this guy now. And try to get him to drop a couple pallets. And hopefully, before my Evil Within runs out, I might be able to get another kill. Oh, there has to be one of those things. Good. Alright, now there's a little bit more map pressure, which is alright. And there's the guy I really want to kill. So now that I got this map pressure and people gotta get off generators, I decided to go after him. And hopefully get a kill off him. Because there's only one person possibly that can do generators right now. Now one of them's up. Made him waste that pallet. If I would have swung, I would have got hit regardless. And it didn't waste too much time, you know. I mean, he still would have. If I had Enduring, he still had time to get through the next pallet. If I had Spirit Fury, he would have dropped it sooner. I don't like those perks. There's pallet. Don't get me wrong, pallets are a bitch, but to base your entire loadout on something that's easily countered, I don't do that. Because the main objective is generator control. If you don't have generator control, you lose. You gotta stop the gen rush. And there is a thing. I mean, I can show you. If you look at some of my Survivor videos, I pop the generator in 29 seconds flat. So, yeah, there's that. If you can pop a generator in less than 30 fucking seconds, then it's not a balanced game in my opinion. Because you only gotta do 5. 30. Alright, let's say 29 seconds. Alright. So, let's just say 30 seconds. 2.5 minutes, you can get every generator done. In fact, I think you can do it quicker than that. Because that's if multiple people are on one generator. If all 4 people are on one generator, that's 180 seconds. I'd say 160 seconds to be honest. So 4 gens could pop in 160 seconds. Because you're going to hit your great skill checks. A lot of people hit great skill checks. I do. And if you have a toolbox, you can take that into account. Nobody's not going to bring nothing. So you could do 4 gens in 160 seconds. Then the last one, yeah, about 2. You could do it in, I'd say that'd be hard because you gotta run around across the map. I'd say in 3 minutes though. 3 minutes is doable. You do every single generator in 3 minutes. That being said, how the fuck's a killer if you can do its generators in 3 minutes flat? But that's all the time. It takes less time than that, but I'm talking about running around the map and stuff like that. Then how's a killer supposed to get like 12 hooks? I didn't even. She should have either been down or injured. But she had an instant heal. That's what I meant earlier, what I was talking about. How survivors have these overpowered add-ons and equipment to use right now. And I don't. I don't have that with me right now. I could be OP if I wanted to. But I want to have a fun game and get some blood points. But they gotta go super try hard every fucking game. You're gonna see insta heals nearly every game as killer right now. So the next game, and I haven't played killer in what, a few days, so I wasn't really thinking about that before the game started. So now that I know that people's, you know, using some try hard shit, I'm gonna try to do the same next game. Because this game's really close to being over. But with that map pressure I had earlier, if I didn't have that map pressure earlier, the game would have been done. Like, that's why, if you was wondering why I just left 1 person slugged on the ground, then 2 slugged on the ground, then I found Ash and I killed him off. That map pressure I had right there was insane. So nobody was working on a generator and I got a kill. That's why I did that. Now you know, and you got to do that. You have to have some map pressure. I know somebody's working on a generator, but I really want to kill this person because they pissed me off. I mean, I'm not running nothing try hard. I don't have anything. I don't have Hex. I don't have No Ed. I mean, No Ed's not try hard. I think No Ed's perfectly balanced. When I'm facing a killer and they have no ed, I think it's perfectly balanced. I have no troubles whatsoever with no ed, because for one, I do my dull totems, and if you don't do your dull totems, that's one of the other things you have to do on this game. It's not just generators. There's other objectives to this game, and if you don't do your objectives, then yeah, you might suffer from a no ed, and that's your own fault. If you want to speed up the game and try to get it to end game, well, there's a counter to that, and that's no ed. And I don't have no trouble with it when I'm survivor. When a killer has it, I don't bitch and complain. I think it's perfectly balanced perk. I should have been doing my totems if I didn't. And it's really not hard to do them totems. Like, if everybody just does a totem that they're near, I mean, if each of you do a totem and there's a hex ruin, then there is no ed. Just one of you, that's all it takes. So I was a bit disappointed. And then I seen that there's 2 insta heals, and they're just little bitches. They're taking advantage of the blood points that they're getting, and that's okay. I don't mind it. I'll just be prepared next time, right? And this is next time. 2 more people have med kits in this game. I'm guessing at least one, if not both of them, have, instant heals, which, if that one girl, when I had that insane map pressure, did not instant heal, or if the game didn't cheat me and leave her injured or downed, I would have probably 4K'd. But now I'm more prepared, though. I know what they're doing. I know people have these. They're getting so much blood points. They're just going to be bringing some offerings and stuff that's going to just make me not have fun. I also figured out another thing. I've been really upset with this game because I've been brutaling. Like, I'm not used to brutaling. Like, before the new pip system, I might brutal or not pip maybe once every 3 or 4 months. Brutal? I'd probably brutal, like, I would pip at least. I would pip nearly every single game, But if I can 4K right now and still just brutal, or even D-pip at times, if the survivors, just get completely owned at the beginning of the game, if you own a group of survivors at the beginning of the game, how's that missing? Then you're just going to, if you completely own them, you're done for. You're going to D-pip. So you gotta let them go. In other words, what are you doing, big boy? I saw that shit. Instant heal, have a motherfucker. So, I already know they're trying to make me have no fun whatsoever. They're just going to instant heal each other and be little dicks like the last game. But he wasted his early. That's okay, I'm prepared this time. Now, I know, and Lori owes me a hook, keep in mind. Because I did down her, and she got instant healed. She owes me a hook. And that hook I'm going to get right now. That's my hook. You just stalled the inevitable. It was going to happen, Lori. And I brought barbecue for more blood points this game. Because I like more blood points. And I got rid of, and I got Infectious Fright. I just got it for my Mikey. My Mikey is my main at the moment. Freddy's taking a back seat because he is just, he's in bad shape. He's not my main anymore. I do like playing with him, but it's like, survivors are really good now. They're a lot better than they were a few months ago. They are so optimal. Oh, yes, I got that. I forgot to mention that, right? He brought an overpowered, add-on, so did I. I'm not going to have it like last game when I should have 4K'd. and go from shoulda, woulda, coulda to getting my ass spanked. But to be honest, I probably didn't need it. These guys aren't getting shit done compared to the last game. They didn't get find ruin or nothing like that. Mikey is probably my main. He's been my main since the game I first started the game. It's the first killer I ever played with. I mained the doctor for a bit, but the doctor's weak. Mikey's strong. I'd say Mikey is definitely my main killer. I tapped it. You see the tappy? I'm not going to use it though. Why would I use it? I trapped him in a corner. That'd be silly. And, wow. I'm not going to waste it. I mean, I know she wasn't going nowhere. These aren't safe pallets. I know both of them aren't safe pallets. There's windows, but still. I haven't set my mind up on how important corrupt intervention is. It probably does help versus the counter to barbecue and chili. Like, if you're not running barbecue and chili, I'd say it's pretty good. I'd say it's great with Pop Goes the Weasel as well. I think Pop Goes the Weasel is the best gen stopping perk on the game. It's better than Ruin. Because Ruin... I mean, sure, if you're not using Ruin, a generator or two can pop at the beginning of the game, but Pop Goes the Weasel will make a game last a lot longer than it would have. And these guys definitely are SWF. They popped in together so quick. I'm guessing they'd have to be. Because nobody's going to waste... I mean, think about it. Are you going to waste your insta heal on random? I wouldn't. I'll save it for me. Hi, Lori. It's good seeing you again, sweetie. I want her to get a better view. If I'm going brutal anyways, I might as well have fun doing it. This game's over. But I like points. I really like points. I want that Feng Meng hooked one more time. And this is about when I remember their SWF team, and they probably got 2 insta heals. That's what I'm guessing. I was going to let them do a couple generators, but I don't want to waste my time, you know? How did that miss? People say the hitboxes are broken for killers. I don't see it. I really don't. I think that should have hit 100%. Shouldn't fall for the mind game. I thought she had life. I was almost sure this bitch has life. You owe me another hook? Yeah, I shall get another hook. I was gonna kick that generator, but then I was like, huh. Oh, I want my points now. I'm not gonna get much more. Yeah, go ahead, get your own hook. Let's see if it lasts 10 seconds. Nope. You don't get no points for that. That's okay, because when I farm with people, they just unhook people right in front of me anyways, and, you know, if you unhook people right in front of the killer, they don't get any, their, whatever thing it is, devotion, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Yeah. So the last team that I played against made me decide, let's go try hard. Since they like to go try hard, I want to. I don't have to face instant heals every fucking game and just get dominated. There's only one. Oh, Lori, I'm sorry. But, yeah, fuck you. That's what you get.